Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Huck. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm about to start a new job tomorrow, so I'm going to utilize the last little bit of free time I have on a weekday, and we're going to go into the Hope of the Valley thrift store, because if you go Monday through Thursday before 2 p.m., everything is like 25% off. So I found some movies there last time I was here, and you know what? I left them there. I left it all up to fate just so I could go in on a Monday and see if they'd still be there, and then I could get them all for 25% off. Did I get lucky, or did somebody snag the gold? And look at that, they just opened the doors. Let's go. All right, let's see. I sort of hid some things here. Let's see if they're still here. Oh, yeah, look at this. I snuck these in the back here. Pan's Labyrinth, The Prestige. So far, so good. I'm actually behind. They let me come behind the counter, which is super nice of them. Yeah, I might need two hands to be successful here. Guess we got the music blasting. If y'all are digging this video and you're new to my channel, please consider hitting like and subscribe. Smash the bell. Let's get back to it. Focus, focus. So check out Frankenweenie here. It is missing the Blu-ray. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I really wanted to pick this up, but not if it's missing a disc. Oh wow. Look at this. They have all the Game of Thrones. Wow. On Blu-ray. So it's $50, 25% off, but they have this tape stuck to the sides of the movie. Wonder if I can get that off easily without ripping the artwork. Okay, if I can successfully get this terrible tape off of these box sets, I could be going home with a seriously good score today. Yikes. Now it's time to head over to my DVD stash. I'll check this out, falling down. I sort of tucked away the things behind these things that I wanted to save. Oh, looks like they're all still there. Nice. All right, so this is going to be an excellent score today, so let's wrap it up. Oh yeah, check it out. The season 1 of the original Star Trek series. I have this one. Missing a disc, but this is a good little collection of the original release. Even got a couple of seasons of Starsky and Hutch here. Let's get the first and second season up there. It's kind of neat. Little Northern Exposures, season 1 and 2, with the jackets still on them for $2.99. These are flipper discs, though. I remember these. So, you got to flip discs over to see everything. Not a big fan of those. Oh, check this out. We got us a little Chasing Amy Criterion collection. It's on DVD, but it's only $1. But you do get all of these great Criterion bonus features. And I have the Blu-ray of this, but this might be nice to add to it just for the bonus features. All right, gonna do one last looky-loo here, and then we're done. All right, y'all, the shopping spree is done. And now let's go over all the titles that I snagged. I'm gonna start with the DVDs, of course. The first up, Mel from My Killer Podcast is gonna be very happy with, and that is Pump Up the Volume. I know a lot of these are on DVD for super cheap, like less than $1, but I want to, refresh my memory that I like these enough, because some of these are priced, like the Blu-rays are pretty pricey and stuff like that. I'll pop up some prices as I go, so you see the comparison of why I snagged some of these dollar versions, just to sort of reacquaint myself with the film before I drop the cha-ching on them. Like this one right here, Red Eye. I know this has got a 4K treatment right now. I remember just sort of liking the film, not loving it, and so for less than $1, I'll give it another look, but not necessarily for that full price there. Another fun thing I like to get are these little throwback compilations, and this is Abbott Costello at the Movies. And this kind of stuff, it sees them on stage with people like Dick Powell, Shemp Howard, one of the Three Stooges, Lucille Ball, Ella Fitzgerald. So, and they go on to talk about stuff from like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and when they meet Frankenstein and the Mummy and all that jazz. So I'm very curious to see if this is a great nostalgic piece or just super fluffy. Next up is Heartbreakers. For some reason, this is a very expensive Blu-ray. I'm not sure what the deal is with this movie and why it's always kind of up there. I've never even seen it, but I do love Gene Hackman, Sigourney Weaver, Jennifer Love Hewitt, so I want to give that a lucky loo. This is why these are such a good thing to find once in a while. Now here's one that's not even on Blu-ray, and I was very happy to snag that, and that's Private Benjamin, Goldie Hawn, Eileen Brennan, both nominated for Academy Awards for this. Saw this a long time ago, but I thought I don't really see like hard to find titles like this out in the wild a lot, so I definitely wanted to add that to the collection until like a better version comes along. And then for 99 cents I got a Criterion, and that is Chasing Amy. You saw me grab that. I couldn't pass this up. I have the Chasing Amy on Blu-ray, but this has got all that, you know, the Criterion goodness that comes with it. So I will just create a custom 2-pack to put it in there with that one, and that way I'll have all the goodies in one shot. And finally, I found this wrapped for $1 less than, and it's this 20-film Hitchcock collection. Now, I know these are on DVD, and they're going to look terrible because it's 4 DVDs. And 20 movies. That means 5 movies per disc compressed. I mean, how do you fit 5 on a disc? I usually hate flippers, but in this case, I hope they're flippers so that they're not going to be super compressed all on one side of the disc. But yeah, there it is. And this is all super old stuff. This isn't stuff I have on Blu-ray or the 4K. These are his 1920s and 30s films. That's before he got into being the super director that he was, and the collections that we have here. So this is a really good chance for me to jump into the Wayback Machine and check out 20 of his films. Yeah, super excited about that, y'all. All right, now let's move on to the Blu-rays, and the first up is a movie I saw for the first time with my daughter last year, and that is Hocus Pocus, a charming little movie. We enjoyed this quite a bit. Not so much on the second Hocus Pocus 2, but the first one with these guys, I mean, they are really funny together. And I've always wanted to add it into the collection, especially when the spooky season rolls around, so glad to have that. A 3-pack here, y'all, of Paranormal Activity. I'm normally not a huge fan of these kind of horror movies, but I know some of you out there have talked really good about these paranormal movies, so here's 3 of them in one collection for like less than $4. Remember, all of these were 25% off. And my boy Bob, he just talked about this on his channel. House Bunny. I just picked this up. Had to get it, y'all. Had to get it. I love Anna Faris. I think she's adorable and super funny. I remember enjoying this film enough. So for the price, you can't go wrong. I just added another Guillermo del Toro movie, and that is Pan's Labyrinth. Again, I know these are out there on higher formats like 4K and Criterions and stuff like that. But those are a lot pricier than 3-something when the discount is kicked in. And I've never really seen this. I tried watching it. I don't think I was in the right mindset. Didn't sit with me. So I'm going to give it another watch. But I'm going to give it another watch on the cheap price before like diving into the higher stuff. All right, keeping it going here with Christopher Nolan. We just did a big Nolan stream with the Collectors Club. And a lot of the Nolan movies we talked about are great. I didn't have upgraded onto Blu-ray, so I either watched them on DVD or streaming. Yeah, so I know a lot of these are on higher formats, but I wanted to add Inception and The Prestige on Blu-ray, adding that to the collection as well. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and use this title in comparison when I show you what just getting this one film on 4K costs compared to all of these titles I just bought, but I'll do that in just a minute. All right, so next up is the last Blu-ray I got, and it's a steelbook, y'all, wrapped. And that is, I was going to say Batman Beyond, Star Trek Beyond. I love the look of this thing. Even though I have all of these, all my Star Trek, I'm a big Star Trek fan, I have all the Treks on 4K. But I just love the poster, you know, how they sort of, it's reminiscent of Star Trek The Motion Pictures poster with the rainbow look and all that. Yeah, so $4 for a brand new steelbook. Digging that. Now, let me give you the breakdown here. So here's the receipt, y'all. That's it right there. When I run all those up, they should have been $31.89, but because of the 25% off, all of that was $23.92. So just under $24 for all of that. Now, let's pull up this one 4K, and you can see how much that is. And then all of these were $24. So again, that's why I like shopping like this, especially for films I might just give 1 or 2 watches again. I'm happy with that. And y'all, I love Blu-ray, right? I'm not a Blu-ray snob. I love Blu-rays. So those are great. Now the next one I did go ahead and do it, and that is I snagged all of the Game of Thrones that were there, and they wanted $50 for the whole stack, minus the 25% off. So for $37, there it is right there, $37.49. And we'll pull up, this is what just one of them costs, right? Brand new. But here we go. So you saw me trying to take that tape off oh so carefully. So what I told the person was, I said, okay, look, I'm interested in buying this, but I need you to let me try to remove the tape very carefully. And if I'm satisfied with the lack of damage or what it looks like when I take the tape off, I'll buy the stack. And said, okay. And so the only real thing that happened is like right there, you get that little silver. It took some of the black off, but y'all, I went super slow. And for the most part, thank God these are glossy, because the packing tape they used was sort of real, crappy packing tape. But thankfully for the gloss that's on these, I was able to go super slow. And you go to an angle too, and all the tape came off pretty well. So it only had just a few little things like that. So there we go. So season 1, Game of Thrones. We just keep on going. Some of these are still sealed too, by the way. Season 2. And I haven't seen this entire series. I'm still behind, y'all. So this is my chance to catch up. Digging this. Season 3. Love that shadow. That's cool there. Season 3. Now, season 4 comes up, and it's the first one that's still wrapped. Everything's in there. Don't even have to worry about it. Like, it's all wrapped. Season 5, and they all still have the cool slips on them and all that. So, digging that. And the last 2, I got 6 and 7. Also brand new, still sealed. So the tape came off very easily on anything that was still wrapped. So it was on the spine and just peeled it right off. So I could tell I was going to have pretty good success with that tape. I'm pretty good at removing tape. So there it is. So for like less than $40, I have 7 seasons for Game of Thrones. Now, if any of you come across a season 8 or you want to get rid of it, send it my way. I'll buy it from you. Just let me know. I'm looking for a cheap way to finish off that collection. Then I'll have the entire series, and that'll be cool. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below what you think I scored the most with. Is it the 7 seasons of Game of Thrones, some of the Blu-rays, maybe it's that Steelbook of Star Trek? Let me know in the comments below what you like the most. If this video brought you to my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Just do me a favor, get on down there and hit like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you get notified the next time I put up my next video. That's it for today, y'all. Thank you so much. And hey, while you're here, check out these other great videos.